Welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something. What if the life you dream about is just one small step away, but you keep delaying it every single day? Today, I'm going to show you why starting now can completely change your future. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will not want to wait anymore. Chapter 1. Why we keep delaying things. Let's be honest, we all do this. We say, I will start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will study. Tomorrow, I will exercise. Tomorrow, I will improve my English. But what happens? Tomorrow comes, and we say the same thing again. I will start tomorrow. And slowly, days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months, and nothing really changes. But why do we do this? Why do we keep delaying things that we know are good for us? The first reason is very simple. Fear. Sometimes we are afraid to fail. We think, what if I try and I'm not good enough? So instead of starting, we wait. The second reason is laziness. Starting something new feels hard, so we choose comfort. We scroll on our phones, we watch videos, we relax, and we delay action. And we delay action. The third reason is confusion. We don't know where to begin, so we don't begin at all. And sometimes we are just waiting for the perfect time. We think, I will start when I feel ready. But the truth is that perfect time never comes. Think about your own life. Maybe you wanted to learn English, but you said, I will start next week. Maybe you wanted to wake up early, but you said, I will start from tomorrow. Maybe you wanted to change your habits, but you are still waiting. You are not alone. Most people are stuck in this same cycle. Here is the truth you need to understand. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is this: I have time. We think we have a lot of time, so we delay things again and again. But time is moving every single day. And when you delay, you are not staying in the same place. You are actually moving backward. So before we go to the next part, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. How long will you keep saying tomorrow? Chapter 2, The Hidden Cost of Waiting. Now let's talk about something very important, the hidden cost of waiting. Most people think delaying things is not a big problem. They think, it's okay, I will do it later. But what they don't see is what they are losing every single day. When you delay action, you are not just losing time. You are losing opportunities. Think about it. Every day you don't practice your English, you miss a chance to improve. Every day you don't work on your goals, you stay exactly where you are. And slowly, without even realizing it, life starts moving ahead, but you stay behind. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine two people. One person starts learning today, even if it's just 10 minutes. The other person says, I will start next month. After 1 month, the first person has already improved, gained confidence, and built a habit. But the second person, still waiting, still thinking, still planning. This is the difference between starting now and waiting. Now, here is something deeper. When you delay things again and again, it affects your confidence. You start to feel like you can't trust yourself. You say you will do something, but you don't do it. And slowly your mind starts believing, I am not disciplined. I can't do this. This is very dangerous. Let's imagine your future. Close your eyes for a moment and think about yourself 5 years from now. If you keep delaying things like you do today, where will you be? Will your English improve? Will your life change? Or will everything stay the same? This is the truth. Waiting feels comfortable in the moment, but it creates regret in the future. And regret is much more painful than starting. So understand this clearly. Waiting is not harmless. It is quietly stealing your time, your growth, and your future. Chapter 3, The Power of Starting Small. Now you might be thinking, okay, I understand I should start, but it feels too big. I don't know how to begin. And this is where most people get stuck. They think they need to do something big to make a change, but the truth is very simple. You don't need to start big. You just need to start small. Let me explain this in an easy way. Imagine you want to learn English. If you say, I will study 3 hours every day, it feels heavy, right? You feel pressure, and then you don't start at all. But what if you say, I will study for just 10 minutes? Now it feels easy. Now it feels possible. And because it feels easy, you actually do it. The same thing works for everything in life. Want to exercise? Start with 5 push-ups. Want to read? Start with 1 page. Want to improve your skills? Start with one small step. Small actions may look simple, but they are very powerful. Here is something very important you need to understand. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Most people are waiting to feel motivated before they start. They think, when I feel good, I will begin. But that's not how it works. When you take a small step, your brain feels progress, and that progress gives you motivation to continue. Let's make it even simpler. Think about a car. It doesn't jump from 0 to 100 instantly. It starts slowly, then gains speed, and then it moves fast. Your progress works the same way. You just need to move a little, and momentum will do the rest. So stop thinking about doing everything at once. Stop waiting for perfect energy or perfect mood. Just focus on one small step today, because small steps, done every day, can create a big change in your life. And remember this line. You don't need to be great to start, but you need to start to become great. Chapter 4, How to Start Even When You Don't Feel Ready. Now here is the truth. You will never feel 100% ready. No one does. Even successful people feel confused, scared, and unsure in the beginning. The difference is, they start anyway. Most people think they need confidence first. They think, when I feel ready, I will begin. But confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after action. When you take the first step, even a small one, your brain starts to believe, maybe I can do this. That's how confidence is built. So how do you start when you don't feel ready? Let's make it very simple. First, use the 2-minute rule. Tell yourself, I will do this for just 2 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no stress. If you want to study English, just open your book and read for 2 minutes. If you want to exercise, just move your body for 2 minutes. Starting is the hardest part, and this trick makes starting easy. Second, stop overthinking. Many people stay stuck because they think too much. What should I do? How should I do it? What if I fail? But here is the truth. Thinking will not give you clarity. Action will. When you start, even if it's imperfect, you begin to understand what works and what doesn't. Third, remove distractions. Your phone, social media, and unnecessary noise can easily stop you. Create a simple space where you can focus, even for a short time. Even for a short time. This small change can make a big difference. And here is a powerful line you should always remember. Action creates clarity, not thinking, not waiting, action. So don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for the perfect moment. That moment does not exist. Start where you are, with what you have, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because starting before you are ready is the real secret to success. Chapter 5, Building a Habit That Changes Your Life. Now that you understand how to start, the next step is even more important. How to continue, because starting once is good, but repeating it every day is what truly changes your life. This is called building a habit. Let's keep it very simple. A habit is something you do again and again without thinking too much. Like brushing your teeth. You don't force yourself, you just do it. In the same way, you can build habits for learning English, exercising, reading, or improving your life. But here is where many people make a mistake. They try to do too much, too fast. They start with high energy, big goals, and strong motivation, but after a few days, they stop. Why? Because it becomes too hard to continue. That's why small steps are so important. When your goal is small, it is easy to repeat, and when you repeat something daily, it becomes a habit. For example, instead of saying, I will study English for 2 hours, say, I will study for 10 minutes every day. This feels easy, and because it feels easy, you stay consistent. And consistency is more powerful than intensity. Here is another important idea. You become what you do daily. If you practice English every day, you become an English learner. If you exercise daily, you become a healthy person. Your identity is built by your habits, not by what you say, but by what you do again and again. There will be days when you don't feel like doing it. That's normal. But on those days, just do a little. Even 5 minutes is enough. Because the goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. So remember this. Success is not one big action. It is many small actions repeated daily. Build a simple habit today, and your life will slowly start to change in a powerful way. Subscribe to the channel and comment below. I will start today. Your one small step can change everything. I'll see you in the next video.